Okay, let's get some things straight if you're thinking about moving here to Bakersfield. I'm going to give you 5 things that you will need to know when you move here. You have joined the channel that talks about everything Bakersfield, real estate, lifestyle. Today I'm going to help you with the lifestyle portion. Tip number 1 about Bakersfield. So, Bakersfield has 933 as the base of their zip code. So anything after 933 tells you what part of town everybody lives in. So here's how it breaks down. I don't know why we don't have a 93310, but we don't. But we have 93301, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No 10. Then we pick it back up and we have 11, 12, 13, and 14. Again, I don't know why, but that's the way the town is laid out. Then we start getting into the surrounding areas like Wasco and Shafter and Taft and Tehachapi, and then the numbers change. But when you're in Bakersfield and somebody asks you your zip code, 933 is assumed. All you have to say are 12, 14, 13, 06, 08. Okay, tip number 2. Now this is gonna kick in your local vibe, because when you're here and you call yourself a Bakersfieldian, most people go, I'm from Baco. Once you move here, you say you're from Baco. You just don't say Bakersfield. I don't know why, you just do. You just say you're going to Baco, you're coming home to Baco, you're living in Baco. I don't know why, but we just all say Baco. Usually people from out of town say Bakersfield, which is fine. It started out as a guy named Baker and it was his alfalfa field. So yay, we're winning. But when you live here, you call it Baco. Every once in a while, you'll hear people say B-Town, but I don't hear that as much as, and you probably won't hear that as much as you'll hear Baco. So there's tip number 2. So the next thing you gotta know when you move to Bakersfield is that there are 2 main families of ice cream. There's the Rosemary family, and then there's the Dewars family. Not Dewars like the Scotch. We're talking Dewar. D-E-W-A-R, Dewar. The thing about Rosemary's and Dewars is they are both like generational ice cream shops. These are the 2 main ones. And ironically, in town, you are either a Rosemary's fan or a Dewars fan. You're not usually both. I will be doing a video that you can watch later that has a comparison of the 2. And so keep an eye out for that one, because that one's coming up in the next few weeks. There is a new one in town called Moo Creamery, which I have to say I have not been to for ice cream. They have great food, but I've never gone there for ice cream. So I have to add that to my list. But you either go to Dewars or you go to Rosemary's for like dinner and ice cream, because they serve food. Everybody says, oh, you go to Rosemary's, it's because they serve food. I don't know. That's the 3rd thing about Bakersfield that you need to know. Rosemary's or Dewars. Hey, and if you want to know some more stuff about Bakersfield, just check out one of these other videos, because I am touring town and neighborhoods and we're talking about all the things about what's around town, what's in town. So make sure you check out some of these other videos and let me know what you think. All right, the next thing about Bakersfield, number 4, is that we have the first Asian mayor, female Asian mayor, I might add. Karen Go. She's about as tall as an Ewok. I mean, she is so petite, and she's probably 100 pounds soaking wet. She's adorable. She's doing great things, bringing great business to our town. And let me tell you, she went to Bakersfield High School, then she went to USC, then she ran a couple of companies and did all kinds of fun stuff and taught music. She's a musician. She's just legit. First female Asian mayor. That's why she's number 4. Okay, the 5th thing you need to know about Bakersfield is we are big on country music. Now, we like other music. There's other music that comes to the fair and comes to town and all the things. But Buck Owens, Merle Haggard, Bakersfield, Kern County, country, twang, music thing all started here. Like legit, started here. Buck Owens Crystal Palace is still a very hot ticket when somebody comes to town, like Taylor Swift has been here, you know, Dwight Yoakam, some of the, before they hit it big, and they'll usually play Buck's Place. Garth Brooks proposed to Trisha Yearwood at our Crystal Palace. I mean, you know, we don't get the small potatoes here. We get the big dogs. We get the big dogs. Okay, so there's the 5 things. So when you start to live here, you're cool. You're gonna say Baco. You're gonna know the Bakersfield sound. You're gonna go have some ice cream. You're gonna know your zip code. You're gonna be. So tune in next Wednesday when I post another video about something awesome happening here in Bakersfield. I am your local realtor. I am your local expert. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, share this with people that you might know that have an interest in living here in Bakersfield, because they're gonna wanna know how to do the zip code thing and where to go get ice cream and to know about Care and Go. So make sure you share this with them, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks so much for watching. So that's the third thing about ice cream. No.